What's going on, man? Manchester United won, Southampton won. Man's outside St Mary's. What a load of shit that was. There's so many things wrong with today's performance. I'm not gonna lie, bruv. From player performances to tactical decisions, and you know what? Yeah, I'm so angry. And man, want to keep it all diplomatic and that, but I'ma just be real with you. Yeah, like too many players didn't play well today, man. Lindelof was shit today again. Like, this is the second time man's been beaten for headers that have cost us. And I was saying before, like I said it before, it's funny. A lot of the things I say, whether they happen straight away or it takes a bit longer, Smalling covered him a lot, bruv, because Smalling's good in the air, very commanding, he's also quick. Harry Maguire is a better footballer than Chris Smalling, but Harry doesn't have the pace that Smalling has. So Smalling's recovery pace used to get Lindelof out of trouble a lot. And now we're seeing, do you know what I mean? Like, Lindelof's getting caught a lot now, bruv, because he don't have that pace behind him. And it's just, it's mad, bro. Like, it's mad how he's getting exposed now. It's unfortunate because I like him. He's a good, tidy footballing centre half, but defensively, there's still a lot to improve on for Lindelof for me, man. Like, he's looking like the weak link. It's similar to like Luke Shaw. As soon as a good right back come in, he's looking real shit now, bro. And it's a problem. I think that Twanzebe is definitely gonna get some minutes, bro, because that's two poor performances from Lindelof that have effectively cost us points, man. I think today, Pogba had a bad first half. He made up for it in the second half. A lot of people were on his case, and the reason why I never go too hard on him is because I know he's got the quality and he can always turn it around. And second half, he played well, bruv. He created a few chances for Rashford. He put him through on goal twice, and Rashford missed both chances. And Pogba's been playing in that deep quarterback position, yeah, at the detriment of his qualities. And also, we got fucking Matter Lingard playing ahead of him in that 10 position, or even the advanced midfield position, when they don't offer nowhere near as much, bro. And Pogba's just come off the back of his best season ever, playing in a more advanced midfield role, and then Ollie started the season playing him deep. And we saw when he got released further forward, what an impact he had. So, do you know what I mean? That's why I'm not too quick to criticise him, because he's sacrificing himself for the fucking team, playing out of position, and he can still produce those moments, and he produced enough to get us something from that game if Rashford wasn't so wasteful. McTominay, first half, was the free man. Pogba was getting doubled up on. They only played two in midfield, but Pogba always had two men on him. McTominay was the free man. In an ideal situation, you want Pogba as the free man because he can create, but McTominay just doesn't have that creative ability. So even though he was the free man, he wasn't causing no problems. Andreas Pereira was fucking shit. Like, I'm done with Pereira now, innit? Like, I think he's technically a good player. I think the pace and the physicality of the English game, he can't hack it, bro. Like, I'm tired of him. Like, he doesn't have a picture in his head. When you play in a high tempo game where you're being pressed a lot, you have to have wing mirrors. You need to know what's going on around you. Andreas Pereira, just like Marcus Rashford, like, thinks about what he's gonna do with the fucking ball, yeah, once he's received it, bruv. And by then, he's already got a man on him and he gets tackled. He lost the ball every time he received it in the first half. Second half, he was just as bad. Like, I'm fuming. Fucking One Matter had a decent first half, faded away in the second half. Not really his fault. Daniel James was very good today, man. Immense. Remember I said before that he's better than Rashford from the left? And loads of people were like, Messi, nah, you saying he's a better footballer than Marcus Rashford. I'm not saying that. But you know what, yeah, he's got a better football intelligence than Marcus Rashford. From the left, he's better than Rashford. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I still think that, yeah, Rashford's got more tricks than him as well. But look how Daniel James took that fucking goal, bruv. Mr. Whippy 99, bruv. That's 3 goals in 4 games, you know. Coming from the Championship. And if he's a Championship player, then what is Marcus Rashford, bruv? Do you see what I'm trying to say? Fucking Rashford is dog shit, bruv. Been telling, man, he'll produce brilliant moments, but he's shit, guys. Man, every time Rashford receives the ball, never looks around to see what's around him. He just wants to turn and run. Sometimes it comes off because there's actually space to run into, but most of the time it don't come off because there's not space and he runs into cul-de-sacs and runs into people. I lost count with the amount of times the ball came into him today. He tried to turn and run and lost it. He's fucking shit. Like, and Pogba put him through on goal twice. He missed 2 fucking one-on-ones. And then on top of that, Daniel James is fizzing the ball across the box. Rashford's nowhere to be seen. No movement, no football intelligence, incapable of holding the ball so we can build attacks off him. The guy can do nothing, bruv. There's nothing about this guy that's fucking Manchester United standard. Like, he's barely a Premier League level footballer, bruv. His football IQ is fucking poor. And people always say, oh, you're so hard on him. He's shit. I don't know what you guys see, bruv. Take the pace out of his game, yeah? He's got nothing. Occasionally, he can go past players, but it's a lottery with him. Like, he just picks up the ball and runs. He doesn't know where he's running. Like, there's nothing about his game that's consistent or deliberate. When he gets past players, it's just, right, it's a law of averages. I'll keep running at people and eventually I'll get past him. With shooting, he's not accurate. Like, I mean, it's I'll keep shooting until I hit the target. Do you know what I mean? The whole thing's a fucking shambles, bro. Like, from front to back, yeah, there were so many problems. And then Ollie as well today. It's one of them ones where if you can critique players when they have a bad game, you have to critique the manager. Ollie today, blood, when you look at the fucking results, yeah, and you look at his results as Manchester United manager, it's frightening to look at, me. It's frightening. Everyone's laughing and saying credentials and all of this, bro. Man are singing Ollie's at the wheel, bro. It looks like he's at the fucking in the passenger seat, bro. Some of the decisions he made today, bro, it's looking like man got his coaching badges out of Rice Krispies box, fam. I'm telling you. You look at the difference of the two managers. Southampton get the goal, they equalise, momentum shift. What does the manager do? He makes a change straight away. While you're going, go with the wind, bruv. Like, the momentum's changed and that. What does Ollie do? They go down to 10 men. We got 22 minutes or something to go. Why don't you bring on Mason Greenwood then? Man's waiting till the 83rd minute to bring on another fucking striker when you know we need a goal, bruv. Like, what manual did he get that out of? We're trying to get a fucking goal, you're bringing on Jesse Lingard. When's the last time he scored or assisted, but you're bringing on Jesse Lingard? What kind of fucking substitution was that? Then man releases Pogba further forward, Pogba starts creating problems, then what do? You move Pogba back, further back, and then put Lingard forward. What are you doing, bruv? Jesse Lingard. Like, that didn't make no damn sense, bruv. None of it didn't make no sense, bruv. So it's one of them ones where, like, I don't understand what this guy's doing, innit? Like, and that's not me saying, oh, like, I'm not Ollie in no more or whatever, bruv. I know Ollie's limitations, bruv. I've said it a million times. I said I know he's not the level of manager of a Klopp or any of these things. I know this. Do you know what I mean? So this isn't no Ollie out, bruv, because people will love to twist it. But what this is man's letting people know this is basic fucking shit that man's getting wrong. And just because man's a club legend, that don't mean that you can't call man out on his bullshit, bro. You know what I mean? And then he'll come out in the press conferences and all of that and always says the right things, yeah? But then he don't do it, bruv. That's why I call man a politician as well. It's all talking right now. This was the perfect time to start Mason Greenwood. Martial's injured. Rashford's been shit. But no. You want to bring man on with 8 minutes to go. And he tests the goalkeeper immediately, bruv. Immediately. But he should have been starting. He should have been down the middle. How did Rashford finish that game on the pitch? How? And if he did finish it on the pitch, you should have stuck him out wide. Because for 80 minutes, he didn't do shit. So why would you leave him down the middle when you know that Mason is the best finisher at the club, according to you, blood? But then you're sticking him out on the right wing, bruv. That's some dickhead thing. Like, there's so many things that didn't make sense. Daniel James is flashing the ball across the box, and Mason would have got a tap in, but Rashford's nowhere to be seen. And then man come with his 50p head with some dead header as well, bruv. Do you know what I mean? I'm fucking fuming today, guys. I'm fuming because that game was there to be won. I don't care. Like, Southampton are not a good team. They kept the ball well. There's even little tactical things like Southampton are playing 2 up front, yeah? United were doing this thing with the short from the goalkeeper with the 2 centre-backs in the box. You've already got 2 man pressing on 2 man. It's not like they got 1 man up front. Ollie could have just told man, yo, abandon this short ball, blood, because we kept getting pressed. But no, like, what's Ollie watching, blood? Because I'm watching it. I'm behind the goal, and I'm like, they got 2 strikers, they've split. And they're pressing on both the centre-halves. But the Hayes still trying to pass it out from the back, bro. Why? Why? The manager couldn't send a note on to tell them, nah, cool, they're playing 2 up front, abandon that. It's all good to do that when you can split them, yeah? And you got 1 striker and you can kind of split man. But when there's 2 man, you don't do that. And Lindelof lost the ball a couple times doing that, bruv. It's basic fucking coaching, blood. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just annoying, fam. It's annoying. I ain't no UEFA fan. I got my level 2, that's it. But it's common fucking sense, bruv. If there's 2 players there, you don't want to be passing it out from there. It took United half an hour to clock here that there's 2 fucking centre halves. No, there's 2 strikers every time the centre halves want to get the ball out. There's so many things, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I'll always say, as much as I want it to work for Ollie, yeah, he's not doing himself no fucking favours, blood. That's why it's a Woodward out situation, bruv. That's what it is, because I blame Ed Woodward, bruv. Because he's acting as the director of football, yes. I don't trust him to recruit the right manager, because so far, he's recruited the wrong manager, blood. Again and again and again, fam. David Moyes, joke thing. Van Gaal wasn't the guy. Mourinho wasn't the guy, bruv. And Solskjaer ain't got the credentials, blood. He's not got the credentials, so this is not Solskjaer's fault. This is not me saying Ollie out, but I'm saying, yeah, like, the guy that's responsible for this shit show of the last 6 years is Ed Woodward, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's mad. Like, as much as I want Ollie to do well, bruv, he's shown me that tactically he's not good enough, bro. He's not good enough. Not with these men. The only way Ollie's going to be successful at this club is if we spend a lot of money, bruv, and get him exactly what he wants, because he's not going to be able to coach his Fiat Punto, blood, at Manchester United. That's what man are doing with Paul Pogba, blood. Some joke thing, fam. Don't tell me about Pogba, about, whoa, Pogba had a bad first half. Yeah, and he had a good second half, blood. So what? You know what I mean? Good players can have bad games, bro. But the bottom line is, yeah, he produced 2 or 3 moments in this game that could have easily have contributed to us winning the game. And the man on the end, Marcus Rashford, is shit. End of story, blood. So yeah, as much as Pogba didn't have a good fucking first half, who cares, blood? The man always want to talk when it's Pogba not having good games and that. But, bruv, Rashford's been shit for 18 months now, blood. You man ain't got the same energy. You're telling me I've been too harsh from him. No, he's crap, bro. Like, I'm tired of this. I'm fucking tired. So yeah, I'm not even going to do a man of the match. But actually, fuck it, I have to. Daniel James, innit, is man of the match. Only because I thought that was a very good, consistent display from him. He come from the Championship. I even said that I fancy him as an impact player. But, like, he's showing that he's got something in him, bruv. He took that goal so well. Like, I saw it live, that there was no replay on that. But the way he whipped that when he came in, the finesse as well. That unlike Rashford, man cuts in and just blasts it. Like, Daniel James actually placed that. Like, that was a stanchion FC, bro. So, like, big up Daniel James for that finish, man. Like, I did say that he's better than Rashford from the left. He's proven me right. I thought he'd be better as an impact player, but defensively he contributes. And going forward, he's good, bro. And he does try and go down the outside and put crosses in. So, he could be an absolute steal for 15 million. And he could have proved me wrong. Like, I'm not going to speak too soon because people have purple patches. There was one time when Lingard was banging shots and they were going in the top corner and it didn't last. So I'm not going to turn around and say that Daniel James is good enough to be starting week in, week out just yet. I'm going to reserve my judgment. But what I can say is, on form, he's probably our most in-form attacking player. Let me know your highlights, lowlights, and things that you picked up from the game today, guys. Let me know in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button. All of that, man. My head, I'm so angry, bruv. You know what I mean? I'm so angry and I haven't eaten today. I know loads of people are going to be like, oh, he's saying Ollie out. I ain't saying that, bruv. Listen to what I'm saying, innit? Like, man's not levels, innit? I think that's Dennis Irwin, bro. Man's not levels, yeah? He's not levels, bruv. Like, that's just what it is. And I feel like tactically he could have won this game for us, bruv, just by bringing Mason Greenwood on 15 minutes earlier and taking Marcus Rashford off. It's that simple. Pereira should have never came out for the second half after the first half he had. Like, we conceded a goal in the first 10 minutes of the second half because Ollie didn't make a change at half time, bruv. He left it how it was. But we weren't playing well enough to leave it how it was. Little things like that are the difference between you getting a win and a draw here today, bruv. Just little things. Making a change at the right time. Football is a game of momentum. I say it many, many times. When you're on top, you have to score. Do you know what I'm saying? Or when things are not going your way, you have to make a change. You don't wait till you can see to make a change, bruv. All of these things, guys. So yeah, let me know. Obviously, man's head's boiling. I ain't eating today, blood. I just need to eat and calm down. Because right now, swear down, I'm feeling to knock a man out, bruv. I'm telling you, I had a few of them drunk dickheads chatting shit to Flex as well. I was going to knock one of these man out, bruv. But, do you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, confrontation avoided and that. But my head is hot, man. Big up, guys.